Peru boasts many breathtaking tourist attractions, including the trails to the world-famous Machu Picchu. In this video, we have compiled a list of the top things to do when you are in Peru. You should stick around until the end so you don't miss out on any of these fun activities. Number 1. Marvel at the Rainbow Mountain. The Rainbow Mountain, which is just outside the imperial city of Cusco, is one of the most incredible attractions in Peru, and you may want to start your adventure here. This unique mountain was only discovered about a decade ago, when the ice covering gave it way thanks to climate change. However, it has since become one of the top tourist attractions in the region, recording over 1,000 visitors daily. You sure do not want to miss out on witnessing this wonderful sight firsthand. If you are fit enough, you can join a hiking party to go on a 2-hour trek of the mountain from the car park. You may also opt to ride a horse up to the viewpoint. This mountain is a must-visit in Peru and should be on the top of your bucket list of things to do once you get here. Number 2. Eat cuy and ceviche. In the Andean mountains of South America, you will find a rodent known as cavi or guinea pig, which is the source of one of the most curious dishes in the Peruvian culture. While most Western countries would prefer to keep guinea pigs as pets, in Peru, they are raised as livestock, and one of the results is cuy, a unique Peruvian cuisine that will take your taste buds on a wonderfully delicious journey. Of course, you also have to have ceviche, known as the Peruvian national dish. Don't be shocked if you become obsessed with ceviche after just one bite. This native Peruvian dish is served cold with corvina fish, marinated onion, lime juice, hot chilies, and salt. Ceviche is available in almost every restaurant in Peru, so you won't have to search far to come across this dish. Number 3. Watch the flight of the condor over Colca Canyon. The Colca Canyon is a canyon of the Colca River, and it is famed for the giant endangered species of Andean condors flying above it. The canyon itself is very popular and is known as one of the deepest in the world, so many tourists and locals alike often trek the parts to get here and marvel at nature's beauty. However, the condors are the main attraction here, and watching their majestic flight will give you chills in an experience you won't forget in a hurry. No doubt, a hike to the Colca Canyon is one of the activities to look forward to whenever you are in Peru. Number 4. Trek the 10-day Y-Wash circuit. The multi-day treks in Peru are among the top activities to keep you occupied during your stay in the country. But then, not many of these hikes are as exciting and captivating as the 10-day trek around the Cordillera Y-Wash circuit. At about 130 kilometers, this trail passes through high altitudes, hot springs, and turquoise lakes that highlight its difficulty. But you'll find the unique scenery and physical experience rewarding enough. As a multi-day hike, you already know to join a hiking party with professionals for this, and you will do well to pack food and overnight gear. Also, the trek can be much more fun with friends since you will spend many days on the road. Alternatively, people who are not fit enough to embark on this trek can opt for the Santa Cruz Trail, which is both shorter and less complicated. This trek can be completed in 4 days and promises lots of fun for interested parties. Number 5. Fly high above the Nazca Lines. Peru was home to a few ancient civilizations, and many of their exploits are still visible today. A perfect example is the Nazca Lines located deeper into the desert from Peru. Left by the Nazca people that once occupied these parts, the lines are a group of pre-Columbian geoliths believed to have been used to communicate with their gods. The lines occupy about 1,000 square kilometers of land, and it includes etchings of over 300 figures, including plants and animals. The lines have since been adopted as a tourist attraction, attracting many visitors to this site annually. Well, the best way to explore the Nazca Lines is by flying above the Nazca Desert, from where you can get a clearer view of the lines and figures. Luckily, you'll find tour guides around the region that offer guided tours by flight. Another similar attraction is the Palpa Lines, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These lines may not be as popular as the Nazca Lines, but they are worth a visit. Thought to be created by the Paracas people, their shapes are different from the Nazca Lines and even includes a star-shaped ancient mandala. You can see both the Nazca and Palpa lines on the same flight. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide will teach you how to always get the cheapest flights. Number 6. Try Peru's national drink, Pisco Sour. You may have heard that Peru is not lacking in local delicacies, but do you know that it also has one of the best drinks? Well, it certainly does, and you don't want to miss out on getting a taste of this perfectly vinified drink. The Pisco Sour is an alcoholic cocktail of Peruvian origin, and it is also the national drink in the country. Plus, tourists often have a lot of good comments about this wine and its extraordinary taste. Certainly, you will enjoy this drink better when you combine it with cuy or any other local delicacy. Number 7. Get up close to the Pastoruri Glacier. South America has only a few tropical glaciers to its name, and the Pastoruri Glacier is one of the most outstanding among them. Located in the southern part of the Cordillera Blanca, the Pastoruri Glacier is part of the Andean Highlands and one of the top attractions in the Ancash region. If you want to witness the beauty of a glacier firsthand, then you should head down to the Huascarán National Park, where you can get up close to the moving body of ice. This scene is undoubtedly one to look forward to during your visit to Peru. Number 8. Explore the breathtaking Sacred Valley. The Sacred Valley was the heart of the Incan Empire, located between Cusco and the famous Machu Picchu. Of course, as a significant part of the Inca Empire, you already know this valley will be filled with historic preservations and Incan archaeology worth exploring. Stretching about 60 kilometers, the valley constitutes a few towns and villages like Pisac, Ollantaytambo, and Urubamba, which is the largest of the bunch. This valley is also home to one of South America's largest salt extraction sites, dating over 500 years old. And indeed, the Mata salt mines are among the most notable attractions in the valley, making it even more visit-worthy. Finally, you will also get to explore the fertile Morai terraces, which the Incans used for agricultural experiments. Number 9. Celebrate the spectacular Inti Raymi Festival. The Inca civilization makes up a huge part of Peruvian history, with some of their traditions still very much active today. The Inti Raymi is the most significant of the 4 Incan festivals, and it's held to commemorate the Inca New Year and honor the sun god. This festival is celebrated on the 24th of June in Peru, and it often features large crowds marching to city centers to witness the ritual and ceremonies. Luckily, tourists are allowed to partake in the festival, and you may want to join the locals to celebrate this ancient celebration. Number 10. Hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is arguably the most popular attraction in Peru, and you may want to explore different routes to the ancient citadel during your stay here. Well, the classic Inca Trail is undoubtedly the most popular of the various routes, and it is a trek you can't afford to miss. Starting at the village of Piscacucho, the trail is 26 miles long and often possesses a moderate difficulty level. However, on average, it takes 3 to 5 days to complete this trek, so you already know to come prepared. This trek is considered one of the most fantastic adventures in the world, and it's certainly worth a hike. The trail passes through some of the most beautiful mountains in Peru, and you can sight antique treasures along the paths as you make your way to Machu Picchu. The Solcantay Trail is an alternative route to Machu Picchu and is almost as adventurous as the classic Inca Trail. However, this trail is more strenuous and is most suitable for pro hikers. The trail is about 37 miles long, and the entire hike is at a high altitude, making it significantly more challenging. But then, it has all it takes to be an adventure of a lifetime if you are fit enough to complete the hike. Number 11. Admire the volcanic white stone city of Arequipa. Let's now take a break from the tourist cities of Lima and Cusco and focus on a unique type of attraction in Arequipa. The colonial-era capital of Peru's Arequipa region may not be the most popular city, but it is certainly worth visiting. Nicknamed the White City, Arequipa is famous for its unusual architecture that features white volcanic stones, also called sillar. No doubt the beauty of this city will leave you breathless for a bit, as it is often a lot to take in. You can also explore the various volcanoes surrounding the city and enjoy some delicious cuisines while you are in this part of the country. Number 12. Get soaked by the Gocta Falls. Another activity you want to take advantage of in Peru is a visit to the Gocta Waterfall, located north of Chachapoyas town. The waterfall is one of the highest in the world at an astounding height of 771 meters. Of course, at that incredible height, the Gocta Falls is a sight to behold. Gocta Falls looks majestic from far and ethereal up close. Little wonder it features on almost all Peru tour guides.